What's up, guys? Hey, hi. So if you're new here, welcome so much. My name is Connie Kenneth, and yeah, I thought it's been a while since we chatted a little bit, so yeah, so I'm going right now to pick up my son from school. It's on a Friday morning. It's very funny because he has like only 2 hours of lessons this morning. So it happens a lot towards the end of the year because you have the last year high school students who have their exams, their national exams. So that explains it why he doesn't have so many lessons right now. So he started 8. It's almost 10. So that's where I'm going right now. So I hope you can hear me. I feel like my video is a little bit, it's not too, yeah, the position is not the best, but yeah, anyway, we'll do with that. So I thought about something when I was when I started driving now to my son's school, and it's just before I'm from the town hall, because I had some like administrative stuff to do, and then it reminded so much about administrative stuff in Paris and where I am. And so Paris, of course, it's a big town, so I guess it makes sense. It's very hectic, when you have to do some paperwork, and especially if you have to go to the immigration offices. So long story short, I'm actually applying for an invitation letter for my mom, so who I pray will manage to come and visit us this summer and spend some time with her grandchildren and with her daughter. So I haven't seen them. I haven't seen my family in a long time since COVID and stuff. So it would be really nice to see them. So when I went for this document that you have to always apply for an invitation letter, and so on the invitation letter you have to say how big your place is. So they just want to verify that you can accommodate the person, how big the place is. If you're if you're a tenant, then you need to show how many rooms you have, how much you pay for the rent. If you own the place, which is my case, you need to go with your title deed. You have to show the number of rooms and stuff like that, because I just want to make sure that when the person comes, they just don't go, they don't become homeless. Okay, so. And when you're in Paris, it used to be a hassle. Every time I used to, I wanted to apply for the invitation letter for my mom to come, it was such a hassle to go to the immigration office. First of all, you must be there around 6 in the morning because of the queue. They're like long queues, and they don't really, I wouldn't say they don't consider much the immigration offices. They're not the best. I think it's a big town, so I guess it's because they're tired of seeing people coming asking for documents, for invitations, for their residence stay or stuff like that. But it was very hectic. And then at some point I had to like book my mom into a hotel, so I could get like a letter from the hotel. They would send it directly to the embassy saying that she's coming on her own, and so that was just like the easy process. But right now where I am, you just go to the town hall and that's it. You go to the town hall. It didn't take me like 5 minutes. I'm waiting for my mom to process her new passport, because now you can no longer use the old passport. So if it's your case and you're planning to travel, please make sure you update your passport. You will save a lot of time, really a lot of time. So please make sure you update your passport. And so right now I'm waiting for the right passport number and stuff like that, because that can be another problem. And that's it. So all they ask for you to have like an official invitation number is so of course my documents, so that is the ID, and you know, they need your, if you're a tenant, they need a document from the person, from the leaser, saying that yeah, this is how big the apartment is. If you own the place, the same thing, you need to provide your title deed indicating the number of rooms. It's really serious. You need to give the passport of the person that was coming to visit you. You need to show they call them the attestations, like just a document indicating of a bill. It can be electricity bill, it can be a phone bill, it can be any bill, but you need to provide 2, and they have to be less than 3 months. So that's very important to, you know, to know. And it's so nice when you live in villages. And I'm telling you guys, in small towns, villages, it's a whole different thing when you're you know, when you're an immigrant. Honestly, it's completely different. When you're a foreigner, it really changes. I remember when I used to be in Paris, I used to go to the immigration offices I had to be there like around 7. They only open at 9, and if it's raining, if it's snowing, they don't care, you're outside. And then the queue is like a snakish kind of queue, if you see what I mean, you know. So it was like that. And then if you forget one document, you have to go back again. They don't care, they don't even keep your file. You have to go back again, you have to apply again, you have to queue again, you have to. And sometimes you can arrive and then they tell you it's not on the list, because you have a list of documents that you're supposed to give. And sometimes you just go and then they're like, it happened to me. That's why I'm telling you this story. I was so angry, I was so mad, because I always make sure I take extra documents with me. I make sure I follow all the lists on. And then for some reason, there was a document in particular that they wanted that was not on the list, and they told me, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's but they do not give a hoot. They don't. I was so angry. I tried telling them, listen, why don't I come back with that document, but then I don't have to queue? And they're like, no, you have to queue like everybody else. And so it was terrible. So those are some of the reasons why I really appreciate being away from big towns and big cities. Honestly, the hassle is the documentation hassle is completely different. I mean, it's completely different. So that could be something that you can keep in mind if you want to travel to France. Let me talk about France, because that's where I am. If you want things, your paperwork to be easier and faster, and you know, and no big hassles, then you should do that. And so the other day I went to renew my residentship card, and it was the same thing. It was the same thing. Like I didn't spend more than half an hour there. If I was in Paris, I would have spent like the whole morning there, if not the whole day. Oh guys, let me show you this place. Oh my, this is like, it's a park. Let me show you. It's a family park. So you have so many people who come here. You know, if you have like skin problems, or if you just want to come and relax. So it's a very good, look at that, the nature. So because I'm a little bit early, I'm just going to, I always come in here for, maybe I will wait for maybe 20 minutes. So I will just come and relax in here. And yeah, but I love this place. It's just one of those very cool places. And as you can see, we're now in summer. It's hot, like today it's very hot. It's only 9 in the morning and the temperatures are already very, very high. And if you want climbing, people come here. Yeah, so sorry you missed out on the part about climbing, but look at the shade. So I'm just going to sit in the shade and relax. So I guess I can come through in here. There's a parking place, there's nature, people come and walk their dogs here. So it's a pretty nice place to just come and, you know, to just come and relax. So I guess I can just park right here under the tree. Yeah, so guys, yeah, so I just wanted to, you know, just to give you that, you know, experience of how great it is to just honestly, to just be in a small town, and especially as you know, as a foreigner, it's honestly, when it comes to the documentation, it's a whole different level. When it comes to jobs, it depends. Where I am, we're next to Switzerland, so it's much easier. There's so many. Actually, the region where I am is the region where you have the lowest unemployment rate, so that's crazy. So it depends where you are. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope I taught you something. I hope you learned something and I hope that you will take that into consideration when you're planning to, you know, to go to a different country. Make sure, just, the cities are nice, but there are advantages, disadvantages. But when it comes to that, honestly, it's really nice not to waste your whole day, take a whole day leave just to go for a paper, for a document. When you're in small towns, it's much easier. So yeah, so thank you for watching, and let me know what you think. Is it the same thing in the country where you are right now? If you're in a foreign country and you're Kenyan, let me know. So until next time, it's Connie. Bye.